Okay, so it says that we're live.
Cool. So we'll just give it a little bit to do its thing and let people step on in.
I'll show you. Wish we had some like lobby music or something.
Oh, I know.
There we are.
Yeah, we are live. Cool. What's up, Mark?
It's Mark.
Hey, nerds.
Hi, Mark.
How's it going, Mark?
He's always the first one.
Of course.
Yes.
Mark.
Hey,
It's
Mark. Good to see you here.
It's our good buddy Mark, who's helping us run our photo challenge.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that
I
thing.
know I've been so busy. I missed the first 2 days here. I need to get on that. My photography days have definitely went down with the store going, but now that things are rolling, hopefully I can pick it back up.
Nice. Love you.
Let's see.
Bum, 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 bum.
No, we lost.
Oh no, we lost Jay.
I'm back.
Okay.
I'm back. Hey, Steph.
Hello,
Hey,
Steph.
Steph. Look, it's another Sacramento native.
I feel like I'm left out. I'm like the only person who's not from Sac or lived in Sac.
It's okay.
Hey, there's Steph. She just hit me up on the on Instagram the other day. It was like, "Oh, hey, I'm local. Once all this COVID stuff's over, we'll." And it's funny because I was like, "I'm pretty sure I've seen you in Ob's store before." Oh, we'll say hi next time.
Yeah.
So whenever you guys want to get started, I guess we can go ahead and get started.
Sure.
I don't know, Dave. It's up to you. Your call tonight.
Is it?
You've got the wheel tonight, baby.
Oh, jeez.
Danger.
Uncle Photo Lady. Hello. What up?
Hey, Patricia, what's up?
All right. So let's get started, I guess.
Sure.
Should I play like the intro music or something? I don't know.
Do you have it?
Oh,
Do I have it? Okay.
I don't have it.
I don't even know if you guys will be able to hear it, like if I even play it. Oops, that's
Whoa, that's not it.
Does that work? Is that too loud?
Yeah. Kind of loud, but yeah.
Oh, it is. It is loud. It's loud.
You're right.
Okay.
You're still there, though. It's good.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Average Nerd Podcast. Oh, geez, I'm not used to this. It's your boys, the Average Nerds, and I guess I'll be your host today. Dave, and we have the designer toys, and good toy photographer dude. Finest. Wait, Jay.
That's right.
And then we have what is it usually? Have the master
something old.
It's usually like the older something.
Something old.
Old Sax.
Old Sac Taffy's finest.
Old Sac
Sac
Taffy.
Taffy.
Old Sac
Av.
Taffy Av. Hi, guys.
And then we have a very special guest today. Sauce Drops Toys, Mike.
Hey,
How you doing? Also located near Sacramento.
Yeah. You guys are neighbors down there. So yeah, thank you for joining us today, audience. Looks like we got a few folks, familiar faces here in the chat. Hey, I'm Rosario, the Steffel, Funko Photo Lady. Hello. Night Bodega, Cassius Clay. Oh, hey, Kaz. Good stream today. It was really fun. It helped me get some chores done. Yeah, and then Jukebox Sandy Pandy, April you
April, you
fool!
fools.
Codename Corn Dog. Oh man, corn dogs.
Yeah.
So yeah, today we're gonna be talking about a charity event coming up. That Mike from Sauce Drops Toys is going to be throwing this Wednesday, October 28th at 6 p.m. Pacific.
You just
So
ripped
yeah,
off
go
the
check
bottom,
out the
didn't you?
details. Yeah,
Just let it scroll and read. Scroll and read.
there you go. And I'm like reading it too, like
I know.
line, line,
Toy
please.
Charity event.
So yeah, go to the Facebook page and check out the details because it looks like it's gonna be a really like fun event and a lot of cool art and designer toys and everything, custom pieces are gonna be there. So yeah, let's get to it. Kind of formatted it today as kind of like a regular podcast episode. So we'll start off with our GTK of the day. Who is your favorite person of color or black superhero? Let's start with Av.
Pressure.
I was like this for a reason.
I know. Don't look at the teacher. Don't look at the teacher.
Don't look at Dave. I mean, I want to go the easy way out, or take the easy way out. Black Panther.
There you go.
I mean, it's what's just Black Panther.
There you go. Short, simple, sweet, to the
There
point.
you go.
I see you.
And I was telling the guys like I'm trying to remember what my answer was when we had this question during our podcast episodes earlier, or one of our earlier podcast episodes. I think I might have said Jubilee.
I think Jubilee was one of them.
Yeah, it was one of them.
Yeah,
I do remember that.
yeah. So yeah, and Jubilee it's of Chinese descent. When you see Asian superheroes represented, it's a big deal for us in the community. But yeah, nowadays, I mean, Black Panther. When I mean, not a lot of people knew about him until the movie came out. Really, the movie is what brought him mainstream into the limelight, and Chadwick just did an awesome job. So it made everybody fall in love with that character. So yeah, Black Panther is just an awesome dude.
Nice.
I dig it.
Ooh, let's go with Jay.
I want to say this is the same answer I had for the podcast. It might have been, but I'm gonna go with Miles Morales.
Yeah,
Kind of relatively new, but yeah, I like Miles. I mean, the movie really sold it for me. He was just so good in there. He's just a cool character that kind of, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people could relate to because he's kind of normal. But I mean, he's not because, Spider-Man. But yeah, that's my pick. I like Miles. He's cool.
Nice. Let's go with our guest for today, Mike.
All right, so I was telling you guys before, when you guys asked me, I automatically kind of went to my childhood favorite, and I loved watching the XMen animated series growing up. So something about Bishop, and when he came on the screen and just kind of like commanded it, just the confidence, and I'm pretty sure they introduced Cable first, but there was just some sort of, I don't know, presence about him that
Bishop was cooler.
Yeah, I like immediately had to go out. Yeah, he was way cooler with the M over the I. And, I had to immediately go out and get the action figure after I saw him and everything.
I do have that.
Is the action figure the one where his arm like slings up and then his gun? Yeah.
I'm gonna show it. Hold on. I think I have it here.
Do you have
it? Yeah, that was the Days of the Future Past arc, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. You got it.
Oh, and it's within arm's reach too.
Nice.
That's perfect.
That's super cool.
You can see that.
Oh, you got it all.
Hey.
Yeah. Remember these guys? The Toy Biz? Yeah, this is pretty awesome.
Nice.
Yeah,
it's like we planned that.
Yeah, I did that. Weapon release. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. See, I had the one from the '90s, and although mine's probably, I have one of those big crates back at my parents' house with them just all dumped into it. If I would have kept the boxes and everything, I would have been rich nowadays. But
Oh man. So actually in the chat, since you guys are here with us, why don't we see like some of your favorites?
Oh,
Looks like Night
yeah.
Bodega also put Bishop. Funko
Good
Photo
job.
Lady just put Denai Gurira, which I'm cool with that too, because
Okoye.
she's like a superhero, being Michonne and Okoye and everything. So speaking of Bishop, says Cassius Clay.
What do you got, Kaz?
Yeah,
What you got?
So yeah, let's go ahead and share that in the chat if you'd like. For me, my pick, I think I had an honorable mention of Kato from the Green Hornet.
Yep,
It's
yep.
Bruce Lee. Man, and then it was just kind of funny because they had that mashup episode of Batman 1966 and Batman Robin fighting Kato and Green Hornet and everything, and it was kind of like funny seeing, like, I was like, man, Bruce Lee could beat up all these guys, and
But he's holding back.
but he's holding
He's just
back,
holding
right?
back.
Yeah. And then my pick was
I
actually
get it now, Kaz.
I was
I get it
trying to
too.
nudge Av for a giveaway. Oh, I see you guys.
Speaking of,
Aloha, Chris. Sea Monster Campo.
Hey, Chris.
Oh, and Robbie Juice is
Hey, Robbie Juice.
in the chat too. The juice is loose.
The juice
So
is
yeah,
loose.
aside from Kato, my actual pick was Ororo Monroe, Storm, because I mean, like,
Yeah.
she started off as an orphan, living in the streets, and then like even got to a point where she was like a leader of the XMen and stuff. So, and plus, like, I think my other reason was because she could rock any like outfit and hairstyle and still look pretty like good.
Yeah.
And Omega level mutant, so yeah.
top tier stuff. Top tier
Yes.
stuff.
very, very good.
Cool. So again, for those who are just joining us, thank you for popping in. We're here with Sauce Drops Toys, and he's it looks like is the banner still there? There you go. He's going to be running a charity event this coming Wednesday, and the proceeds will be benefiting Black Lives Matter and also Stand Up to Cancer. So check out the details in the Facebook link down there. And yeah, let's get started with the discussion today. So Mike, let's get a little information on who you are and what is Sauce Drops Toys.
All right, so ultimately, I'm a collector like you guys. I collect, started out with Funko Pops like I think most people, and then quickly went into designer toys. I've got a lot of different pieces, you know, big names like Quicks and stuff like that, into smaller names like, I don't know, Viking Bulls, even though they sell out everything too. So, but yeah, so I'm a collector, and with Sauce Drops Toys, basically, I kind of I have a background, 10 years in marketing, and then with COVID and everything like that, I've been kind of out of a job, and so decided to do something with my background and also, I guess, you know, tying it in with my passion of collecting the toys and everything like that, and start Sauce Drops Toys. And kind of when in the beginning of this, I was thinking about like either maybe just being like a marketing consultant for the people out in like the designer toy industry, so that they could focus on, like, you know, the toys basically, or doing the store. But after having conversations with a few different stores, with, you know, Beehive and Av, of course, and then like Tenacious, a few others, and then just also having the conversations with artists, trying to get the wholesale accounts, everything just started flowing so well that I was like, okay, this is definitely the path we're going. And so that's where Sauce Drops Toys came to be. And kind of the idea behind it is I wanted to take things that I've noticed in the industry. I've kind of just been keeping an eye on it, on everything that's been going on. And so, you know, of course, like drops are a great thing that people love. But not, I learned that collectors don't like them too often, though, because then it gets a little overwhelming. So I have my drops every 2 weeks. I do them on Saturdays, and that's so hopefully everyone kind of has a little more of a chance, because and I'm in another collector group and everything like that, and all the time it's like, oh man, I was at work and like totally forgot about this. And so
Yeah.
so I just taking like little ideas like that, and then basically similar to with my collecting style, I'm starting out with I just had my first drop yesterday actually. So the first things or what's dropping every 2 weeks is 30 Funko Pops, mostly exclusive stickers. So that's what I'm trying to mostly stick to. But there's a few like older commons and stuff in there as well. And then I also am trying to drop at least up to 5 designer toys, and there'll be some old things that you've heard of, like what I just like I did just recently drop a Gory Quicks piece that was really got a lot of people excited and like sold out within 5 minutes, just like every other Quicks piece. So
Yeah.
So it looks like we got a question here from Valor and Vellum. Are you also a store owner or a toy designer or both?
So that is a great question. Right now, I'm just a store owner. I just, like I said, launched yesterday, so I'm getting things rolling with that. But the reason it's a great question is because the ultimate goal is I've also been learning from people in the industry that do molding, and then watching people that paint, and making also the connections with the people that I have through the industry to do printing and things like that. The ultimate goal is I do have like at least 15 ideas rolling around in my head right now that I want to bring to life, and there'll be Soft Drops exclusives, of course. So that's a great question. So
Nice.
store owner now, but soon to be, I will be
We'll
dropping.
see where we go.
Yeah.
Just it's a good little side part. So I did do my first custom recently, and it's not anything crazy. Like I was like, okay, this is a simple idea, but it's a good start. And I'm doing this giveaway right now up until the show on Wednesday. But it's this golden angel T'Challa that I threw together, and that's my first Sauce Drops exclusive or Sauce Slinger custom.
Sauce Slinger, yeah.
Sauce
I
Slinger.
like it.
So if you do go to the Instagram page, it's Sauce Drops Toys. Go there, you can enter the giveaway, and I'll be giving that away on the live on Wednesday to everyone. So, or not to everyone, to one person, but everyone has a chance then to win.
Everyone has a chance.
Everyone gets one. Oprah style.
Except just one. Also, a little shout out to the gifted sub earlier, Funko Photo Lady. I seen you.
Yes.
Thanks for gifting
Yeah,
us
we got-
up.
Yeah, we got like, yeah. And then Shimmy also
And Shimmy
subscribed.
resub.
Thank you,
for
Shimmy.
resubbing.
So yeah, I know thank you for sharing your story and everything, but I guess there's a question too. Why the word sauce?
Yeah.
So it originated from my other name of Sauce Slinger, which if you guys want the story of that, I could tell you. It's that came along. There's this event called Wasteland Weekend, which is kind of like Burning Man, but a little more Mad Max like.
Oh wow!
So
Mad Max like
That sounds
intense.
epic.
I didn't know you were like that, Mike.
It's just less like flashy lights and stuff, and much more like just apocalyptic, like keeping to that kind of thing. But the name originated there of Sauce Slinger because I carried around like a little bottle of it's not anything crazy. I had this asked on another podcast. It was just the Taco Bell fire sauce, so it wasn't anything.
Oh, that's a
great.
staple though. That's a staple though.
But in the wasteland, it seems like that's what you would carry around to put on some dried out desert food. So and I didn't want to name myself, so someone bestowed that name upon me. So that's where sauce comes from, because I'm Sauce Slinger. I'm the one dropping the toys. But also along with that, and the idea, and also where Sauce Drops came from is. Sauce is the heck, I've forgotten it now. It's the confidence in oneself to make dreams become reality, and that's starting this store and doing this was kind of a huge leap, and it's something I've always talked about, kind of like a retirement plan, in the essence of I never plan to retire. I just need to have a business.
Something to keep doing.
But with like I said, with the story of with kind of things going on, I've got a wonderful fiance that backs me, and I think the same with you, like you know, had to talk with your wife and everything, and like she gave you the confidence and everything like that, and you know, it's good to have that support. And then, like I said, just the way things were rolling, you know, this is kind of a dream job that I've always talked about, but I'm actually making come true now, and have the confidence and everything to make it happen. So
nice. Actually, maybe that's a story worth sharing too. How did you and Av meet?
Oh, I being a Funko Pop collector, I wandered into Beehive one day, and
Beehive Midtown.
Yeah, Beehive Midtown, and because he's got a great location there. There's a Beach Hut deli like right across the street that I'd always grab a sandwich at. And so yeah, I would come in there. I've gotten a lot of my personal Funko Grails from him. So I got a Bedtime Bear. Heck, I can't even remember all the other ones now, but that's one I can remember off the top of my head that I got, that he just hooked me up and everything like that, and you know, kept the conversation going. Like I said, he was helpful when I was starting the store. I was asking him questions of like, you know, basically like, should I really be doing this kind of thing? But
so you're saying it's all Av's fault that this is happening?
Yes, it's all his fault.
It's all my fault, guys.
Sounds about right.
No, but I gotta say, you know, anyone that's ever thought about starting their own business, even if it's just an online one, it's a lot of work, and it's almost a 24/7 job, especially with social media nowadays, because you got to kind of keep the presence out there and stay in people's minds. It's crazy.
Definitely. It looks like another question from Valor and Vellum. Are you going to start selling at cons once things start opening up again?
Yes, I would love to, and definitely plan on. Because I know that what was it? Just recently, I think they started selling spots or like getting on the wait list for DesignerCon 2021, and so I would love to get to some of these shows and sell. But I think with like the shows missing a year and everything like that, it's going to be kind of crazy. So I'll get in where I can fit in, kind of thing. So it may just be Sac Anime that I'm showing up at or something like that. But,
I mean, Sac Anime is still a good con too.
Yeah, it's still a great con. But I guess since it's local and not one of the like big ones, I don't think of it as the crazy ones you want to get into. Like I said, I think DesignerCon would be like the big one you want to get in for designer toys and everything.
Yes,
like that. And
it's one of my favorites.
We actually did a recent podcast episode about DesignerCon, and we need to take Av with us next time.
Oh, nice.
It's funny because our group, every time we go, we always bring someone new with us, and it's always the new person who tends to spend the most money.
I'm next.
You're just in shock and awe. When
yeah.
Nice.
Autumn Toys Jimmy, thanks for the gifted sub to Robbie Juice.
I think Sac Anime was technically my first con too, so right there with you. Yeah.
Oh, Mike, did you used to go when it was in the Scottish Rite Center too?
I did go to one, like I think a couple, like they were there not too long ago, right?
Yeah, that was like when it first started, like I think 2005, 2006 or something.
Oh no,
it was in a really small like building and stuff.
I went to some other small show there a few years ago, but no, I've only been in California for it'd be about 3 or 4 years now. I think.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So it's probably in the convention center by then.
Yeah. I think that's the reason Sac Anime kind of ended up being one of my first ones, is because I grew up in Indiana and there wasn't like a whole lot of conventions going on out there at the time. I think they have a lot more going on in Indianapolis now, but.
Cool. So, tell us about this event that you're going to be throwing on Wednesday. What inspired you to start this charity event?
It's actually because of what Flippers were doing with the Funkos of Chadwick Boseman and Black Panther. That night, that night, like, I saw all the prices shooting up, and then I had the idea of like the original idea was just simply gather up as many of the pops as I could. I was just going to sell them at flipper prices and be one of the flippers, but then donate all the money to Black Lives Matter and everything like that. But it just very rapidly, just because I was like, oh, maybe I'll ask some of these artists and everything like that if they want to get involved, and it very rapidly went to 25 artists now that I have paintings, I've got prints, I've got designer toys, customized Funko Pops. And it's good that I ran around the next day and grabbed a bunch of Black Panthers, because I actually ran into Beehive and grabbed 2 from him as well.
For retail.
Yeah,
There you go.
That's the great thing, is I at least knew a lot of the local store owners and stuff like that, so I was able to grab them. Though there was, I won't call them out, but there was one store that they were like, but I was at the door waiting, and they were like putting some away, and they left at least one. They left at least one of each. They left at least one of each, so I was able to grab at least a few of those. But
Wow.
Interesting.
Looks
Does
like-
not need be said, but yeah.
thank you,
think I
Funko Photo
will-
Lady, for the support.
Yeah. Speaking
I
of your
know.
Instagram, like there's some really good quotes and other like art on there too. So if you
Yeah.
guys haven't checked out his Instagram, go ahead and do that, because some really inspiring quotes and everything on there too.
Yeah. I've been trying to emulate some of the great things I've seen going on, like I said, and putting some inspirational quotes of the day out there. One, I don't know if you guys know Tom's Models down in LA. He does those like inspirational posts all the time, so that was kind of a thing. I was like, oh yeah. And then also, I've stopped posting them just because I've had to focus on the show and everything. But I've got like artist renditions of the logo, and it gets pretty interesting when you've got like this drop out of a bottle as your logo. So I'm trying to do a bunch of fun little things, and give some representation of the artists out there.
Nice. So let's see here. So how's the process like approaching like the different artists that you're going to be featuring on this show coming up?
The nice thing was, with a lot of them, I had kind of like, I don't know, touched base a little bit just because I was a fan of their art and everything like that. But then basically when it came to the show, and as it continued to grow, and I was like, oh, well, I can't really go in with 5 pieces. I need to like make this a real thing. I just started like shooting out messages to every designer I knew out there. So, I mean, I even sent to like, Reese O'Brien, Step One. Like I sent out to the biggest names, to, some of the smallest that no one have ever heard of. And, a lot. Yeah. I was surprised with the responses I got in general of even if they were like, I'm sorry I can't do it. That was the thing, is a lot of artists were super busy at the end of the year, and I found out why is because a lot of the other shows are going on, or they were putting on shows. So but I got some really great artists that were like, yeah, I would love to do a piece, and all of them were very supportive, like, it's a great idea, I would love to take part. So I think the idea and kind of the it going toward a good cause and everything like that really did kind of help in this instance.
Nice. So let's see. Yeah, there's some like cool artists that you got lined up here.
Yeah, if you want, I can show off. I've got a few pieces next to me here. Because I know if that you guys share a lot of the same followers with another podcast, and I didn't get to show anything on there, so some of them are probably like wondering. I kept telling them about it.
Here.
So I showed you the giveaway one.
Would it be okay if we zoom in on your screen too?
No, yeah, go ahead. As long as like. Do I look okay? No.
Yeah.
Here, I'll put my other glove on here too.
Right. Do I just double click on this chair?
I
Wait.
think I got it. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
That's you.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I'm in for a second.
I'll let you do. I'll do the driving.
I don't really know how to do it. Hold on. What?
It's a shuffle.
Here we
right now.
go. Here we go. We'll get there. We got there.
There it is. There it is.
And I do have a black light, but I don't know if you guys want me to mess with all that and everything, because there are some great black light pieces here. Let me start. So actually, this is a funny one because I reached out to one artist. I saw they did this version. I was like, hey, do you mind doing one for the show? And they're like, actually, which I respect this. They're like, the person that I made that for, I told them I wouldn't make another one. And so I can't do that for the show, but they're like, I will do something else. So I'll show you that one after this. But luckily, and you guys, at least I know Av knows Sean Chenault, right?
Oh yeah. Mohawk Jones on the Funko Fanatic forum. Yeah, that's his name on there. Mohawk Jones.
Whoa.
So he did a Black Panther Freddy for me, and it's really cool. You can kind of see it, but he did a vibranium crown on it. So
Yeah, it's got like a little pearl, like a pearlescent kind of thing going on.
It has a purple pearlescent crown on it,
Yeah.
and of course the suit's glittered out and everything. So that's cool. So the original artist I reached out to was Schlo, and he's got some specific designs that he does, like the Tequila Sunrise and everything like that. And then the other one that he does is the cosmic pieces. So
okay.
This is one I was actually able to pick up, and I'm pretty sure this one has some glow effect to it.
Schlo's incredible.
If I'm right.
Oh yeah, and then actually Schlo also
maybe it's UV.
Schlo also streams on Twitch. I don't know if I'm gonna do that correctly, but
yeah, he's one of the guys I definitely. Okay, so it's UV reactive. Let me back away from my screen. So the purple and the blue in that is UV reactive. So if you have it under a black light or anything like that,
yeah, you can see it. Yeah,
it makes very cool.
That is really cool.
Try not to knock.
I love how you got the white glove approach to it too, because these are like going for sale and everything.
I've been trying my best to keep them all clean, and then I mean some of these pieces I don't want to mess them up too. They've got kind of texture to them and things like that. So so let's go. Okay, so I'll show this piece. I won't do the black light on it. So Surge and Destroy, another toy designer. This is the Ancestral Plane Black Panther. So he did this cool stand to go with him.
It's nice how it has a cool base and everything.
Yeah, and then most of, I'm pretty sure all, if not most of the pieces are signed by the artist as well. So you're getting a one-of-one custom signed by him. So yeah, it's really, really cool.
Interesting.
That's so cool. You got so many people that participate in this.
Yeah, like I said, I was surprised with some of the names I got, but it's great, and they're all great people. That's the wonderful thing.
Yeah.
This one.
Do you have a favorite piece that you're
that's
feature here?
That's a hard one. Yeah, here, let me dive into it.
You got everything, and you see everything, and you're like, wow, this might be my favorite one here. I think I'm going to keep it.
That's the thing is there's definitely a few pieces I'm like, I would totally love to just keep this one. And I just realized I didn't pull one out of a box that I did want to show. But let's go with, because I want to save the big one for the last, because it would definitely be one. But a surprising one that is just spectacular that was able to get from an artist in Greece, which I didn't realize she was in Greece whenever I reached out to her. But would be the dump.
It's so cute.
It's so cute.
50 Kitsune, and she did the Black Panther kind of.
Wow, that's cool.
Wow.
That's a nice touch. I like that.
And she does a Kali, which is like this fox piece as well, and she wanted to have that in the show, but wasn't able to get one ordered in time for her to paint up and everything with that one. I want to show. Are you guys aware of Vancer or had them on before.
Yeah.
So Vancer
We
also
plan on having them on someday.
Yeah.
Vancer did their Ramble.
Oh,
Oh god!
he's a chunky one.
That is
It's
so
uh,
cool.
It's a 5-inch. Show the. I know I got to show the butt. So.
You gotta show the butt.
Yeah.
When you have a ramble, you gotta show the butt.
Wow, that's a nice looking. That's a cool looking.
That's a cool ramble.
Yeah, and this is their
dang.
5-inch one. I own a 3-inch one, which is my Fun Cool Club one here that they did.
Oh.
But yeah, the 5-inches are totally awesome. So I recommend picking up a. I'm going to get a 5-inch eventually. So
Chunky butt.
Chunky butt.
Indeed.
okay, I'll
That's a cool one.
I'll show at least 2 more to not take up
Yeah.
a whole lot of time with it.
No.
Oh no, it's okay. We're really enjoying this show and tell right
cool.
now.
Yeah.
And it's also kind of cool because we're gonna be missing Decon this year, so
Yeah.
like it's like a cool it's kind of a scratching that itch kind of thing.
Yeah, you get some new pieces that you wouldn't see normally.
Yeah.
So this is definitely the biggest toy in it, and this is from Todd L Toys. I don't know if you've heard of him, but does some really, really cool pieces, and I was so happy to get him involved. But this is a 8-inch key,
Whoa.
and this is the one I need to reach back out to him and figure out what kind of paint this is, because he used like this paint that has this texture to it, gives a texture.
You can kind of see the texture like on camera too.
Yeah.
Weird. That's
But of course, the favorite part is the Supreme Forever Wakanda right here.
That box logo.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But with me, a lot of my pieces, or at least most of them, I like to go big. So after collecting Funko Pops that are this big for so long, you're like, all right, if I'm gonna go big. All right, so the piece, other than, like I said, I have, if you, people in the chat have heard of Wuji Toys, check out on my Instagram. He's going to ship that piece direct because he's overseas in, I believe, China, or I believe that's where he's at. But that's another great piece that'll be on there, and a high valued one. But probably the biggest one that I think people will be going after here is the Clav 9 piece.
Mm-hmm.
He did. He called this one.
Oh,
wow!
Okay.
So if you know, he's got the Creeping Death Robot Club, I believe,
that's
or Creeping Death Club.
Yeah,
so
Yeah.
the Panther Death Club version, and he apparently has done customs of these before, and they haven't been seen for a while. So him pulling this out was really people that have been around were like, oh,
Yeah.
and it's basically with a Yuki body and then a Rebel Ink head. But yeah, it's got the same treatment. Iconic.
That thing is wild. That thing was so good.
Yeah, and then of course signed. It's one of one.
Dang.
Cloud, he was just on Geek Together, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was just on.
He was just on. Yeah.
I've been, like I said, it's been a crazy past few days. I definitely wanted to try to catch that one, but man, catching the podcast and then being on the podcast, and then, it's crazy.
It's a lot going on.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
So
like we mentioned, like in our chat earlier, I was just saying, is like all this work that you're doing is definitely worth it, just because all the proceeds are going to be going to good causes. Like I don't know if people have seen in the banner below, but all the proceeds that Mike will be making from the show is going to Black Lives Matter and Stand Up to Cancer too. So really good cause.
Yeah,
I think if you wanted to peek at more of this, the stuff that's on sale or going to be on sale for the event, it's on that Facebook link. There's definitely more. I'm scrolling through it right now, and I'm just like,
yeah. Like I said, I've got paintings on there, all kinds of cool stuff. One, unless I end up grabbing the other over here, one I do want to show you, and it's the smallest piece, but probably one of the most unique pieces, is this. And the artist is Steve Casino. He does.
Ooh, it's cute. It's tiny.
He's a guy who does humble art, and the name of this is the Black Panther mint on card, and that's a Tic Tac in there, and
it's painted up.
It's painted as Black Panther.
Whoa!
And it has like the
Wow.
card in the back and everything like that.
Yeah.
It is
I get it.
definitely one of
card.
the coolest pieces.
Yeah.
And certificate signed. Very, very cool.
I dig
That
it.
is cool. I hope that one raises the most money.
I know. That's so good.
Yeah, I mean, and it's funny because the story with him is he actually did this peanut Black Panther on top of like a die-cast car, and I saw that and I was like, oh my god, I would love to get this guy in the show. And like I say, I'm blown away because this guy has like thousands of followers. And I just reached out to him, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'd love to." And he's like, "How would this do?" And I was like, "Oh my god, that's amazing!" You know, like, that's definitely what the artist pulled out. Like, it just blew me away when I didn't know what was coming. I guess at least. So.
Dang, that's cool.
Nice. So, were there actually any other artists that you're planning to approach but weren't able to participate this year that maybe you'd like to feature in a future event?
Yes, and that's definitely been one benefit or one great thing of this was at least starting the conversation with a lot of these artists, because a lot of them, they're like, yeah, I would love to, but I'm just busy right now, so I just can't do it. And I think actually, I've definitely Sket One. He just had a kid, I think, a couple months ago when I asked him, and he's like, I would love to, but you just had a kid, so we're going to be a little busy for the next year.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I would love to get. I'm trying to think if some people that are more realistic. Oh, I reached out to like Chicken Head. I mean, get him. Really amazing. I reached out to so many names. That's one thing I should have pulled up the list here, because I don't know. There was a ton. Oh, Big C, he just had his Baby Fat show. So I tried to reach out to him, but of course he was putting on his own show, so he didn't quite have the time and everything like that. But there was just so many names. What is it? Jason Forbes, I believe, JFO. He does these really eccentric pieces, and I actually just got a mail call the other day of my first piece of his that I am excited about. So there's a ton of artists basically out there, and I do have a next idea, and since I am smaller and kind of, I'm basically doing everything myself except for whenever I do pull my fiance in to do things. But I'm starting slow and small, but I've already got an idea for a next show that I'm gonna try to do in like January, February, because hopefully after December, like a lot of artist schedules will kind of release again, and I've already started the conversations with them, and I think I already had one that they were talking with me. They're like, I would love to be in the show, and I was like, well, consider this your invite. so at least one on board, even though it's just in the concept phase. But yeah, there'll be a bunch of cool stuff and many more artists to see, because there's so many great ones out there.
Most definitely. I think you did answer like one of the other questions that we had, which is what can we expect in the future. Did you have a plan of like a theme that you're trying to throw in the January event?
Oh man, you're gonna get that.
we're trying to fish it out of you now.
There's like only, I think, 5 people that I've thrown this out to. So no, the idea right now is, I guess eventually I will have to get away from the superhero theme stuff, but I grew up with watching a lot of it and everything like that. But I wanted to do this idea of it's the marvelous world, or was it? Wait, now I've forgotten the name. Now that you're putting me on the spot. I know the marvelous multiverse of designer toys, and I basically want the artists to do their favorite childhood, either superheroes, supervillain. I'll leave it a little more open. And
I like that.
Even if they make a model of their mom, like I want it to be like a good piece that like people are like, that are a fan of that artist, or, they know that there's a personal connection to it, kind of thing. So that's the general.
That's a really
idea.
cool idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's gotten good reception so far. So hopefully I can bring it to life and bring some even greater names into it and everything like that too. So,
Dude, I really like that concept.
Yeah, so
I'm
do
gonna
I.
put everyone on the spot right now.
Oh, great. Here we go.
Chat included too. So in the chat, if you're listening, let us know if you're to do a designer toy piece. What superhero or supervillain would you want to like do a designer toy piece, and do you have any kind of idea of what you'd want it to look like? Too?
Dave's just fishing for ideas so he can steal them all.
Yeah, that's my plan the whole time. Yeah, how about Jay?
Oh, wait, no, hold on, what?
I guess, or if there are any like designer toy artists that you want to.
Mike just like, hold on, I know the perfect way to get around this. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just kidding.
I should do the same.
Hey,
But I guess like if there are any like designer toy artists that you'd want to see participate in this show, which designer toy artist and like which like I guess villain superhero would you like to see their take?
I think it'd be cool to see a Joker done by the Dork Knight.
What?
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Short Knight Joker.
Oh,
Yeah, that'd be great.
how about you, Av?
How about a Valor and Vellum Red Skull?
Oh,
Valor and Vellum.
Red Skull. Let's see that. Yeah,
Trying
that'd
to get some of these talented artists in our chat to do some work too. How about Cam Rosario?
Yes.
Maybe doing a Captain America piece.
Yes.
Or something.
There you go.
there you go.
How about you, Mike?
I gotta tell you, definitely, even just me painting the wings on that Black Panther piece I did, I gotta say, if you haven't painted or done any art like that in a while, get ready to be slightly surprised with how much harder it is than people make it look on streams and stuff like that.
it definitely came out good though. Those wings they look smooth. They look smooth.
Yeah,
I guess a little look into the process. Which Funko Pop did you use the wings from? Because it was from a pop, right? It looks familiar.
The 80th anniversary Angel.
Right?
Yeah.
Don't you know what that's worth? No, I'm just kidding.
That's like $4.
Yeah.
All I know is I overpaid for them.
You didn't get that from me though.
Especially painting little tiny details is difficult. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, can you imagine that Tic Tac?
All right, the
going back to that. Can you imagine?
Just like this, like
yeah.
That's one piece I would definitely love to keep, just because I would frame that in like a tiny little frame on my wall.
Just make sure like it doesn't like fall and then someone like eats it or something. Too.
Yeah.
Like, oh, look at Tic Tac.
Oh, look at no. Okay, so I did grab the one piece, and this is probably definitely one of my favorites too. I don't know if you guys saw or got in on the Terran Kickstarter, but the Terran 23.
Oh yeah.
Oh whoa, yeah.
And this they 3D printed this one, and they said this is the first 3D printed one they did, and probably maybe one of the only ones. So you'd have the literal one of one, and then of course is the jetpack. Oh, see, now I don't have my glove on, but like I said, I've been trying my best to
that thing's cool.
keep it as official as possible. But yeah, they ran a Kickstarter just recently that closed, and they should be launching in January. And you can look out for a few of those on Sauce Drops Toys in January.
Hey, you heard it here.
You're first.
Let's see here. Ooh.
I was gonna say, I know you have the list of things, but if I can, I'll go ahead and show a couple pieces that I just released, and then a sneak peek of one that I should hopefully be releasing soon, if that's okay.
Ooh, for sure, of course.
So as I mentioned, there were a few pieces that sold out, but there's this artist Gory down in Arizona that does collaborations with Quicks, Check Disc, and things like that. And I have one of his original pieces here. It's the Chrome Kongu.
Ah,
It's a 3-inch piece. And where's it at? There we go. Signed by him. Number. It's limited to 20.
20.
Or wait,
25?
no, 15.
Or 15? Even
Oh,
less. 15.
Wow.
Yeah, so limited
That's
to
a cool-
15, and it's the last one available. The rest of them are sold out.
Wow.
So
Wow.
you can run to Sauce Drops now and grab that now.
Hey.
This is where I'm doing the plug stuff.
No, go for it.
Go for it.
And then
Go for it,
this one was exciting because this was the first, I guess you'd say, Sauce Drops exclusive toy, because you couldn't get it anywhere else at a U.S. store. And if you didn't catch it on the pre-order from the artist, you missed it. But this is Saru, or Mad Saru, from Mad Monkey. And it's a 5-inch resin toy.
Yo, the detail on that guy.
Yeah, that's just
Painted. One of the favorite features people seem to like is the skull on the cow.
back.
Yeah, I saw that on your Instagram, and I was like, "There's only 2 left."
Yeah. So yes, only 2 left. And I know there was at least one person saying they were going to get it, but hasn't bought it yet. So, so if you're interested in this one, run now. Sauce Drops. No, but this piece is really cool. I'm never going to learn this grammar thing, because it comes with a sword, which I tried to look up the name. So a katana and a tanto.
Yeah, the smaller.
The shorter.
Yeah, the shorter
sword.
blade. Yeah.
And it goes into the bag.
Yeah, it goes into his bag back here. Or if you want to, you can choose. He's got one of his hands open.
Nice.
Here.
And that's all. You said that's all resin.
Yeah, and this is all resin.
It's a hefty
hand
boy.
painted. So this is and of course the really cool part, which I had asked him. I was like, "Does it magnet on?" And he's like, "No, I'm still learning magnet." So this is the first piece from Mad Monkey, but I'm glad to give him a little more exposure in the U.S. But the mask that comes with
is that a mask for the monkey?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
when he figures out the magnets, that's gonna be wild.
Yeah.
So it does fit on his face, but it does not stay on his face. So if you put a little bit of double-sided tape or something there, I think you'd be good to go.
I think a little museum putty might hold that up there.
Yeah, a little putty.
Yeah.
So 2 of those still available in the store right now, and no more of these will be made. He's already moved on to his next mold, which is Toby, which just recently sold out. So all these design, that's going to be the hardest thing, I think, with talking these designers into selling through the store, is they're selling out a lot of them on their own. But it's been cool, at least, because like with the gory pieces specifically, I actually, when I reached out to him, that was after he had already done his run and he had sold out the pieces, and I just had the conversations going back and forth with him. And he's like, "You know what? Actually, I have this piece. I sat back for myself," and he's like, "You know what? I'll go ahead and I'll sell it to you to try to help you out with the store." So
nice.
I got 3 pieces from him that really helped out. So the other thing, which this one's not released, and these are just prototypes, but is I'm working with an artist, Mr. Mento. It's Adam Armento, and this is also going to be his first toy. But he's been learning from people like Bean and Schlo and everything like that.
It's a waffle.
And so this is the awful waffle, and the idea behind this, or where the idea came from, is he said he was sitting there making breakfast with his kid one morning, and he makes waffles, I think, like almost I don't know if he said every day, but it was a lot of times. And his kid basically is like, why don't other breakfast foods come with a toy like cereal? And he's like, they should, and that's kind of where the awful waffle.
That's true, huh?
So with my marketing idea, I'm like, you know what? I think a great idea, and it'll be fun to put behind this and put a story behind this, is the idea of this is why a waffle doesn't come with a toy. It's because he would be absolutely awful.
That's is that the prototype?
Yeah, this is the prototype. This actually one here, I'll show you. This is super cool because this is the glow in dark glow-in-the-dark version.
Ew. And while
And
you grab that real quick, Rach, thanks for the sub.
Oh, snap. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Rach.
And this thing just really does illuminate.
Oh, whoa,
Whoa.
dang.
So,
That whole
wow.
thing. I thought it was just
Yeah.
going to be like the syrup,
wow.
but no.
but
That's
yeah,
quick,
wicked.
too.
it's
I
the whole
mean-
thing.
Wow.
So,
That's cool.
so hopefully in
Oh,
a
my.
next drop or so,
Indeed.
he's still working out some final details with the proto, and then like as you saw with the glow one, he hasn't done the paint scheme on the face yet. But hopefully in the next drop or so, we'll have that one available, and it'll be exclusively at Sauce Drops. We're going to do 10 of each is kind of the plan right now. What's going on over there?
I think
Looking at chat, just
Dave and Jay sliding into his DMs for the proto after this.
I mean, I love waffles.
I mean,
No,
I wouldn't like turn it down.
The detail in the syrup and everything is so cool. So
Yeah, it's cool.
he did an amazing job, and that's another one where I just reached out to him, and like it's been fun because I kind of like, you know, how I mentioned with the story, I've been able to kind of like be almost like a art direction or creative direction from that marketing standpoint, and help him out and help him grow. And that's kind of, again, the idea behind Sauce Drops is ultimately for me to get more involved in the toy community and do the things I love and enjoy, and talk with all these great people like you guys.
Hey, appreciate it.
We're glad that we were able to have you on as a guest.
Yeah.
Stuff in such like a short notice too, because I know
Yeah.
that you were like on a few like Twitch interviews with a few of the other of the podcast folks, which is really cool.
Oh, so I had
promote
to
this
get you
event.
jealous first, is what you're saying?
Oh no.
Well,
No. But yeah, we're really excited about the event coming up. Again, chat, for those joining us today, it is this Wednesday, October 28th, 6 p.m. Pacific. You can find details at the Facebook link right there in the banner, facebook.com Sauce Drops Toys.
and I just put it in chat.
Yeah, there you go. It's in the chat. And then also just a reminder that all the proceeds go to Black Lives Matter and Stand Up to Cancer. So it's a really good cause, and we're really like lucky to have Mike join us today to talk about this. I guess yeah, we're excited to see like more work in the future, Mike. Where can we find more of your work aside from like the Instagram? And I guess, well, I mean, like you're already kind of like
SauceDrops.com.
Yeah, all the drops will be. I mean, the best place to follow would be on Instagram or Facebook, because I'm just going to keep those updated with kind of what's going on and everything like that. And then, you know, every other week on the website there'll be a drop on the saucedrops.com. I was going to add on to the auction just a quick explanation on it. So when I go live, the plan now, and it's to hopefully give everyone kind of a fair chance all over, in case people aren't able to get onto the show at 6 p.m. So when I go live, I'm going to do kind of like a live preview show in a sense, to when I'm going to, you know, I've got the turntable and everything like that, and I'm going to put the pieces up, have them, you know, on a good detailed camera. People can ask questions and everything like that. And then I'm going to put a Facebook post that'll be open for at least 24 hours. And then people will bid on that. And so, like I said, instead of everybody hoping to rush in, or, you know, different time zones and everything like that, happen to be there at 6 p.m. Pacific, at least that gives everyone an opportunity to bid.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Very, very cool.
Really looking forward to it. Let's see. I guess, are there any other things, Jay and Av, that we'd like to announce? I mean, I guess it's 8 p.m. Pacific time here. So if you guys haven't submitted your photos for the photo challenge,
yes,
your
that's
time
it.
is up.
Oh, I missed it.
Too late.
Yeah. But
Thanks again. Thanks to everybody that's been participating. It's been
some
fun
really
so
good
far.
photos.
Some great photos.
Mhm,
Great photos
definitely.
to judge. Very difficult. And yeah, just keep them coming. We appreciate it, guys.
Yes, please, please, yeah. And congratulations to our first day winner, Gary. I think he's not here. Yeah, but yeah, shout out to Gary for that. Congratulations. There's one thing over there. If you guys see Av's shirt, go vote.
Nice.
Vote.
Vote.
Yes,
Vote, guys.
definitely.
What is it? November 3rd. November 3rd or
Coming up
earlier.
quick.
Some places are open early voting. So yeah, go for it, everybody. Do what you
Yeah.
gotta do.
Definitely.
And then,
A few.
And we got yeah.
Oh yeah, go ahead, Av.
No, we're just the schedule for this week, right? We're recording Monday or tomorrow. A
Yeah, tomorrow's
podcast
Monday.
episode. Yeah, Monday. Yeah, it's my Friday, so it's okay. But anyways, it's we're recording a podcast episode tomorrow. Juan's back.
Juan's back.
Gonna be a fun episode. We're probably gonna laugh a lot, and I'm probably gonna cuss a lot. So there's that.
There you go. Look forward to it.
Thursday, live on Twitch, trainer tips will be with the gang. And what time is that on again?
Trainer tips.
8
it is at 8
p.m.
8 p.m. Pacific time.
Yeah, he got
Trainer
rescheduled from last Thursday because there was a sleeping Pokemon in his way, and that Pokeflute tracking is running a little behind. So he'll be joining us on Thursday, though.
Thursday, yes. And then Saturday, Halloween night, Father Raj will be joining us live on Twitch for a spoopy episode at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Stop by, have a little fun with us, and there might be some giveaways, maybe.
Giveaways, and we expect everyone to come in costume too.
In costume too.
Oh, I got a good one. I'm ready.
Yeah,
Shimmy will be in costume.
Yeah. So yeah.
And again, Mike, thank you for coming on tonight.
Yes,
we look forward to the event.
It was a lot of fun.
Thank you so much. We're looking forward to like all the work too that you have coming up. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we're excited to see what you got in the future, and hopefully we could all see you in at a booth at DCon too.
Yeah.
I hope to see everyone at least some convention. Whether I have a booth, I'll be running around at some point. So I'd love to meet all the people I've been chatting with digitally over the past year.
Nice. So yeah, thank you again. I guess we're coming up at the end of our stream. Are there any folks that we want to raid?
I don't know.
I guess actually, you know what? Since we have our guest on,
Tamara's on.
I don't know how to start a raid, but
raid ourselves again.
I put in the. What if we raid trainer tips since he's joining us on Thursday?
Good.
Yeah.
Can I do it? Can I initiate it?
I did forget one quick thing. So
go for it.
While you're raiding, I've got another giveaway going on for this Can Demon. Once I get to 500 followers, and we're like only we're less than 50 away, so we're very close.
Follow everybody.
You hear that, guys?
Giving this one away too, so a bunch of cool stuff going on.
Hey, if you guys aren't following, follow now.
Yeah, everyone loves the giveaways.
Raid from here.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can raid from
Raid
here. I can't do it. I don't have control.
That's one of my favorite hashtags. Andrea,
Raid yourself.
Rate it yourself. Thank you.
Let's see. How do I do it? Do I do this? I just do this raid, and then is it just the name trainer tips?
Yeah. Should be. There it is.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Oh, it's working.
All right, we figured it out.
How much time we have?
I leveled up.
All right, everyone who's going over, who's sticking around to watch Trainer Tips, hashtag Average Nerd Raid. Thanks for everyone for stopping by. Thanks for the subs today.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thank you. Lots of fun.
Yeah, thank you, Mike. Too. Oh, there's the hashtag in there too.
Hashtag
thank you.
Average Nerd Raid.
Hashtag Average Nerd Raid.
Or rate it yourself. Rate it yourself.
Oh no! Don't do it. Rate it yourself.
Hey, Jorge.
Hey, there's Jorge. Hi, bye.
Well, hi, bye.
Oh man.
Oh, and then twice come back tonight.
Yeah, 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I think you gotta send it manually, Dave. There might be a button.
Oh, do I have to send it manually? I
I'll
don't know
just-
how to do it.
Put random
There's like I
toys
see
up.
like the
Ooh.
countdown bar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
What
this
is
is, like, my first
that?
time.
That's
Oh,
from
what's
my-
that?
From my personal collection, Kacha Patti from Course Toys, and this is actually the hidden chase version.
That thing looks wild.
I got super lucky. That's why I was like, I'm just gonna throw these random toys up on screen.
I
that
dig
have.
it. No,
Yeah,
I dig
do
it.
it.
Now it's like,
Do it.
I'm glad it's taking a long time.
Here's my personal.
Click on raid,
Ooh.
Dave.
Personal
That's what
Kongu.
Jorge said. Click on raid. There it is.
And
There it
we're
is.
out.
There it is. Okay, let's see.
Do I
Taking
end,
notes
end
here.
broadcast? I just click that, right?
Yeah.